What if I told you divorce is not the end of your story? It's actually the beginning of a comeback and a comeback to yourself. You get to fall in love with who you are. You get to fall in love with what you like to do. When I was in my marriage, I completely lost sight of who I was. I got married so young. I got married when I was 21 years old. And by the time I was 23, I was finding myself filing for divorce. And once upon a time, I thought that my world would be over when I would get a divorce. That's why I was completely terrified of it for the time being of that we were together. And I would always walk on eggshells, try to be a people pleaser. I didn't want to ruffle any feathers because I was always scared of what was going to be after. It's kind of like that fear of the unknown. But the reality is that my life actually started after I left my unhealthy marriage. My life actually started when I started to understand who is Anetta? Who am I? What do I like to do? What kind of coffee do I like to drink? I was drinking coffee I didn't even like. I was eating food I didn't even like. I was just settling for the bare minimum and I was settling for less. So I started to fall in love with life again, and not only life itself, I started to fall in love with who I am. So I hope this can encourage somebody, knowing that your best days are ahead of you, not behind you.